Hey guys, it's anycounters here, and today I'm bringing you a new deck profile. It's gonna be on my red yellow meta cooler deck. So this is one of my favorite decks. This is one of my favorite villains in the Dragon Ball series. So I got really excited when I played him before when the leader was complete garbage. So this is the leader meta cooler. So for some reason these when they revamped these, they made the text a bit hard to read. So it has the same exact auto as the original leader. So when this card is placed in the leader area, you just have to one big Yeti star. And you started from the beginning of the game. So I'll get into that in a bit. And then Awaken, when you have two or more Frieza Clan cards, battle cards in your battle area in play, you may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. So you can potentially Awaken turn 2, which is super nice and super easy. On the back side, really good. So Nucleus of Evil Metacooler Core returns. So when this card attacks, place up to 3 cards on top of your deck to the drop area, and just up to 1 Metacooler card from your drop area and add it to your hand. So you can attack. Let's say you already have something in drop. You don't have to mill anything because this is up to, and then add 1 card. And then now it's really good because it adds anything you want. So it adds the big guy, adds the small guys, adds the 2 drops, the 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops, doesn't matter. So active main once per turn. If you have 2 or more Frieza Clan cards in play, which is very nice, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, which is a rest mode, and it can't be switched to active mode during your opponent's next charge phase. So potentially, once you rest something, you can potentially lock it off for the rest of the entire game. So let's say they have an ultimate, because I don't think any of the ultimates have barrier or anything. If they have an ultimate, you negate it, and then during your turn, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna stun it. And so it's like it's gonna be stunned for the rest of the entire game because just they can't stand it at their next charge phase. So basically, it's a pseudo permastun, which is very nice, and it's a free skill. And then it has a active battle once per turn. Choose up to one of your metacoolers in your battle area and against 5k. Sadly, it's only the regular metacooler. It's not core like how he is right there. So it's only the 3 drop or the 2 drop. A very nice card, 15k. It doesn't draw a card, but each time it attacks, you're adding something from your drop to your hand. So very nice card, very good leader. Alright, so like I said, big Getty Star. I usually start off with the super combos first, but we're going to start off with the Fiota card first. Sorry, the screen is a bit dark. I'm trying out the setup right now. So big Getty Star, very old card. So 1 drop, really nice. So only one can be out, of course. So active mains, pay 1 of any color, which is super nice. Switch this card to rest mode. Place 1 card from the top of your deck in your drop area. Choose up to 1 metacooler in your with energy cost of 2 or less from your drop area and play it. So I'm really hoping they do come out with more support and there's a 1 drop regular metacooler, which would be super nice. So it only plays 1 target, and I'll get into that later on. Now on to super combos. So since you saw that the leader mill is really easy, and you can awaken very easy. So we're using Divine Cry Beerus, so Sparking 5 super combo, plus 10k draw 1. Now on to the metacoolers. So we have 4. So this is your only 1 drop in the deck. 4 metacooler core ultimate form. So super nice card. Hopefully you guys can read. That's hard for the darkness. So when you play this card, draw a card. Choose up to 1 big Yeti star in your drop area and activate it. So super nice. So let's say your turn 2. You pay 1, you rest it, mill 1, and let's say you already have 1 of these in your drop, and you brought out a 2 drop. You have this in your hand. You play this. You play the other big Yeti star in the field. Comes in active, and potentially you can pay 1 again to do it again on the next turn. So active main has two really good skills. 1 skill is obviously completely worthless now. So pay 2 yellow, place this card in your drop area. For the rest of the turn, your yellow metacooler leader can activate its awakening even if you have 5 or more life. So unless they somehow get rid of your board like consistently, it's an alternate way to awaken. And then you may choose 1 card in your hand, place it in your drop area. If you do, choose the 2 infinite multiplication cooler in your drop area and play it, which is this card right here. Oh yeah, and since we're on to this card now, only target for Big Yeti Star. It's a very good card. It'll be better like that. No, it isn't. All right, next to the metacooler card, I am playing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 metacoolers. I'm just gonna fan it out like that. because this is the only card in the game that says no. I think there's another one. Also, permanent, you can clear as many copies of this card you want in your deck. So just like the movie, he has like infinite copies of himself. It's just a 15k beat stick. It's literally all it is. Alright, next, I only play 2 Awakening Core Metacooler. He is an alternative Awakening for Metacooler has evolved for paying 4 on top of Metacooler. So the 1-drop or the 2-drop or the 3-drop when we get to it. If your opponent's life is at 4 or less, your leader card can activate Awaken. All Metacooler cards in your battle area gain double strike, so that's why he's really good. So anything that's regular Metacooler and not Metacooler core gets double strike. So including himself. And he's a 20k. Next we have some new support from a set or 2 ago, I believe. Metacooler core Metallic Genesis. So this card's really good. So when this card attacks, just 1 freeze a clan card with energy cost of 2 or less from your drop area and play with this skills negated for the duration of the turn. So usually what you're only going to bring out is this. So you swing your 15, you bring out a 15k, so super nice. And next we have the bread and butter of the deck. It's your big turn 4 play. We have Metacooler Core, Titanic Glare. So this card's really nice, and it's a free skull as well. So you choose 1 card in your hand, active main. Choose 1 card so you can swing this at first. So active main, choose 1 card in your hand or 1 Big Betty Star in your battle area. Place it under the card under himself. Choose up to 1 Metacooler Core from your deck or hand, other than himself, and place it on top of it in active mode. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So it says Metacooler Core, so that means you're only going to go into. I mean, if you go into this, I don't understand why you would do that. But basically, your turn 4 play. You go into this. This is your big boss monster of the deck. The Infinite Force Metacooler Core. So very old card, all the way back from base at 2. So active battle, you can place 1 Metacooler Core from your battle area into drop area. This card gets 5,000 power for duration of the turn. So super nice, super defensive. And he's just very good for defense for killing off little little minions. So his auto is where he really shines. Sadly he's only 25k. I wish it was 30k. So when you play this card or when it attacks, if Big Getty Star is under it, you can play up to 2 Metacoolers from your drop area. So on play, you can bring out this, or this for free without paying anything. So usually what you want to do is if you have him in there, about him I have in the debating about putting him to 3. This and this are usually your go-tos. If not, you're gonna bring out 2 of these, because when you attack with 2 of these, you're gonna bring out 2 more. So that's like your go-to, because these guys will have double strike, so it just makes it very scary, and you will want to block it. Because swinging with a bunch of little 15k double strikes is very scary. And then on attack, like I said, you can bring out 2 more of these. Super nice to do too. So basically he brings out like 6 cards technically. So on play you bring out 2, on attack you bring out 2 more of these. When these attack you bring out 2 more. So basically you just swarm the field. So very good card. I would have got the SPRs, but they are a bit pricey right now. Next we're gonna go into the non-Metacooler cards. So we are playing the Kaba the Revoker. So pretty good card. So counter attack, negate the attack and play this card. The 2-drop counter only requires 1 yellow. So when you play this card, if your leader card is yellow, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, negate its skills for the duration of the turn. So that's really nice. So let's say they have something that's triple strike or double strike or even crit. Negate the attack of like the leader or something. Choose the battle card as long as it's in a barrier. Negate the skills, so you don't have to worry about like taking like a big hit. So like I said, this is a red yellow deck. So you're playing 4 Whis. This is your top lands. If you already have a multicolor card in there, it negates energy exhaust. And then it skills when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, negate its skills duration of the turn. Next we have My Little Spicy Tech. So yeah, there isn't much red in here. Dependable Mamboma, so very nice card. I like this card a lot. So rest this card, draw a card. Choose up to one of your battle cards, and it gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So, oh yeah, so I guess I do have the turn one play. Haha. So you can make your 2-drop yellow 15k Metacoolers 20ks, and usually this is a nice target too, because this will sort of protect your Metacoolers because they don't want you to get hand advantage. Because if this stays on the field for at least more than one turn, you're already plussing because you're getting free cards. Now onto the extra cards, aside from the big Yeti Star. We're playing 2-time Magic. Sparking 5, add a life, they get the attack, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards during barrier, and it can't be switched to active mode. So I think it was dual attack, triple attack, you just shut it down. So I'm probably gonna put this up to 3 though. So I don't play Nimbus, I've been trying this out, but I think Nimbus is still a bit better. It's like Nimbus, but you don't discard. A reason why I think it's really good is because since the deck just swarms really easy, very simple. I feel like this is like slightly better just for this deck. So Light Bullet, counterattack, negate the attack. Then you may choose 2 of your battle cards, switch on the rest mode. If you rested 2 battle cards, your opponent can only attack with battle cards 1 more time for the duration of the turn. And then we have 1 Malevolent Revenge. I personally still don't really like this card. I don't think it's that great. But they did fix it because the leader on both sides is Metacooler and Metacooler Core. So if your leader card is a Metacooler card, it gets 15k power for the duration of the battle. Then you may choose 1 big Yeti Star in your battle area, switch to active mode. And if you do, choose up to 1 of your yellow energies, switch to active mode. So it's like a free swing in a sense. It's a free 15k power. And so that's pretty much all it does. Maybe I'll bump it up to 2 or maybe 3, but right now I like how the deck's functioning. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the deck. Remember to rate, comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.